Hello folks, hi. Yeah, just here sort of towards the end of the day, and just wanted to show you some pots here, different kinds of pots, which are these are all pots that I've made that are faceted, and let's just swing it past the camera along the line there. Or maybe I should just take it off the tripod. Yeah, one of the certain kinds of pots I'm particularly fond of are faceted pots. I do like faceted pots, and yeah, I mean there's lots you can celadon here. You see. Faceted and fluted, that one, with a celadon. This one here, this is like a wood ash type glaze with clay. Sort of slightly understated kind of pot. I like it though, you know. Again here another faceted, similar to that one on the end there. This is a pot actually I made in Spain. This is a little dish which is with a yeah, this is a very pale clay, not much iron in the clay body, the stone clay body. But anyway, an iron slip underneath, and then a white milky glaze over the top. Quite nice, quite like that one. That is that same clay body again. You see how white it is, but with a celadon glaze over the top. Actually, makes a particularly nice. Goes well with the celadon, I think. Faceted. Another one here, faceted, a Temaku. This is only faceted though. Whereas that one's faceted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it octagonal? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's octagonal. That one. Whereas this one has only got the 4 facets. So that leaves that bit in the middle here, in between, where you can, like I did on this one, you see, it lends itself then to flute it or do something different with it, or not, as the case may be, you see. So this one has just got, I think it had an ilmenite decoration here, and also on the other side. It got a bit hot, that one. Anyway, just to share those with you, we're just going to do in a minute. I've got some cylinders I threw there, just to show you a few tools here that you can use if you go to a yard sale or garage sale or car boot sale. If you're in England, that's what they call them, isn't it? Sometimes people have got old kitchen utensils they want to throw out, so look out for one of these. If you're at a yard sale, these are actually pretty cool. I've had this one for absolutely years. I can't remember where I got it. And then I was at a yard sale over here in the US, and lo and behold, drop it, don't you? Won't you? The exact same one, bought over here in the US, in a similar sort of situation, in a yard sale. So, so those are very useful. Now you can facet like this when the clay is wet. In other words, on the wheel. Hence this one, which is a bit kind of mucky, as you can see. Or you can do it while it's leather hard. All right. I'm going to demonstrate that shortly. Yeah, so those are those tools very useful to have. You can actually facet with a knife. Not quite so easy to get it quite so even. I find, using a knife. Certainly using a cheese slice like that does make it a lot easier, a little bit more consistent. And I've got another tool. Where have I put it? Oh dear, it's walked. My oh no, here it is. Yeah, my potato peeler. Don't forget the potato peeler. Yeah, that's actually a useful tool. In fact, this guy here was peeled, done with the peeler, the potato peeler. Okay. All right, and then don't forget lemon zester. Also, it can be used to pull down the outside of the pot for a useful decorative effect. Don't forget also fluting. That one on the end there, you see, is fluted with this tool. Going down there like that. That's with the round end of your hacksaw blade. Okay. You can also flute with the flat end, and you can actually use the teeth. All right. So, and then this is a new tool. I've only just recently made it, and it's come about through a conversation with a friend of mine down in Texas. And you can see again, it's a piece of hacksaw blade, but it's got, instead of the rounded end of the hacksaw blade sticking out like convex, this is concave. So that's going to give completely different result, isn't it? Again, you have to then grind an angle on it, you see. All right. So yeah, sort of. So in the realm of faceting, these are the sorts of effects we can get. I've got some pots here. Maybe I won't do those cylinders right now. I'll make them in the next clip, because otherwise I'm trying to cram too much in, aren't I? These are some pots that I recently did. This is thrown and then bowl and then faceted on the side. Of course, you have to leave it thick. This is a bowl which has been kind of diagonally peeled, if you see what I mean, with that red-handled potato peeler. There's a little bit freehand, you see, but that's okay. This is another pot which I've revisited, a design of mine from some time back. A bowl which has been faceted horizontally. You see, again using the cheese slice. That can be quite a nice foot. I'll be critical of this pot, because one has to be critical, and that is the foot. The foot it's just a little narrow in the foot, and the foot is a little mean. It's a little mean, the foot. You see, it needs to be a little bit more beefy, so that it's in proportion with the rest of the pot. You see, you've got to harmonize your pots. I think anyway, and that one is, the foot is just out of harmony with the rest of the mood of the pot, let's say. So anyway, we keep practicing, don't we? Okay, so there's that, and I've got some more pots to show you actually, but I'm not going to make this a long clip. Let's keep that paper there because there's a bit of wind about. That big bowl that you saw me doing the other day is this one. Came out actually really quite well. I actually had to finish it on this wheel, on this Randall. This is one of these ones with electric motor. Here you see, you put your foot here and you can give it some electrical assist. Anyway, this one's got a wider wheel head, you see, so I was able to fit this on my Leach treadle wheel. It's just that bit too small. But yeah, I refined this down. It was a little bit of a wobbly fellow, wasn't it, when I threw it? I didn't think I threw it very well when I looked back at the clip, and I thought, oh gosh, oh well. Simon Leach reality pottery show, let's call it. But actually, in the trimming of it, I can't really pick it up because I've got one hand holding the camera. But it didn't come out too wobbly at all. I don't know how it seemed to have straightened itself out anyway. Yeah. So there we are. Okay, so I'm not going to do these cylinders right now because I've been waffling on and talking a lot, and I've given you enough just to think about. But we'll make that the next clip, doing those guys. Meanwhile, oops, I'm going to show you. Yeah, those things I just thrown, those T-bowls, are now rapidly approaching the point of where I need to trim these. Got to be careful in this kind of weather because, you know, things are dry. Got to watch the rims and things, you see. Any tendency of going a little bit white on the rims, you've got to be careful of, and these are going to be just at that point. They're just about ready to, I better whip them in now quick, put a plastic over them to hold them back, and then I think they're going to have to be trimmed right away, actually, even before doing those cylinders. Ha, all go, eh? Hey, thanks for joining us. I hope that's been of some help to you, and yeah, join us, follow on. I'm sort of jumping around a bit, I know, going, well, that's what life is like sometimes in the pottery, isn't it? You're a little bit sort of here and there, and lots of different irons in the fire, so to speak. Go to my website, simonleachpottery.com, and keep practicing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.